Welcome to the Parker Daniels Show, where amazing stories are shared.
And be hopeful, hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay.
Welcome to the Parker Daniels Show, where we make changes, no excuses. Today's topic, guide dogs versus canes. We're just going to focus on guide dogs today because we have a very special treat from the YouTube channel R&C Adventures with Ricky Jones and his fiance, Christy Ray. They both have guide dogs, and they are going to delight us with their lovely dogs and tell us a little bit about their precious animals. Also, they're going to give us a little information about how long they've had them and how they have been very helpful in their lives. So without further ado, we're going to bring on Ricky and Christy from the YouTube channel R&C Adventures. How y'all doing today?
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Great. I had done a little bit about guide dogs versus canes a few weeks ago, but I wanted to continue the series, and I had seen you all's channel, and I noticed y'all had done some things on y'all was working with guide dogs, and I said, I'm trying to get those individuals, see if they're interested. I'm glad that y'all came. So without further delay and me babbling and running on, tell us a little bit about yourselves before y'all go into that, and how y'all came across the channel, your channel R&C Adventures.
Yeah, well, thanks so much for having us.
No problem.
Well, and you guys have been doing a great job as well, kind of giving us a little bit of guidance. But Christy and I have been doing YouTube for about 2 months. About 2 months now, and trying to have an extension of our own bodies, so to speak, of who we are on video, so to speak, and bring everybody into our world and learn more about not only visual impairment, but also about the different adventures in life that you can have, and not allowing your vision to be something that defines you. It's something that is something that just kind of, is a part of you, and make you, I think, more adventurous, so to speak. Hence the
name R&C Adventures, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the name, right?
All right. And you,
Christy, kind of talk about herself, and then I'll come back and tell you a little bit more about me.
Okay, great. Christy?
Put me on the spot here. Really, vision-wise, I don't have a lot of vision. I have enough to be dangerous. And we started traveling a lot for job a couple of years ago, and so decided that I liked my cane, but guide dog was a little easier to work with, or for traveling at least, because I was losing more vision at that time.
Okay.
So went with guide dog, and Ricky had a guide dog before, so that made that something that I wanted to do seem a little more. And my dad had pushed me. He's like, you should get a dog. You should get a dog.
Okay.
Was a big thing.
And you say they make it was much easier for you as far as traveling and what have you?
It was because at the time I was losing more vision, and I didn't know at the time if this was going to continue rapidly dissipating, or if this was just a temporary losing of vision, or if it was just going to continue going away. So. Okay.
So Rick, tell us about you all's guide dogs, and a little bit more about what prompted you to purchase one.
Yeah, so I was born legally blind, aniridia, stigmatism, nystagma, and cataracts, and so I have always had low vision. As a matter of fact, my mother and my father both, at the point that I was born, both had lost their vision. They were totally blind. And growing up, my mom actually had her guide dog that she had gotten the year that I was born, 1980, and that dog just kind of grew up with us. And all my fondest memories of the dog was never as a working dog, although I knew she was always just, playing around with her in the house, and very loving and caring as I grew up. There's many stories that my mom tells about how I would fall asleep on the dog's back, laying on the floor, and anybody that would, come near us, she would just kind of give a gentle growl that, hey, don't come here. And so, whenever I got older, as I got older, my vision started deteriorating more with vascular grafting, which is just basically blood vessels on the cornea. And so in 2008, I got hit by a car crossing the street going to work, something I had done 2-3 years, for every morning. And I was using a cane. I had doing all the right things, and still got hit in a crosswalk. And it really messed with me psychologically. And when I went to 6 months later, after it was time to go back to work and continue walking the same routes that I had walked before, I couldn't cross the street. I couldn't. The cane just it felt, it's like, what's this cane? What's it going to do for me? It didn't do anything on that day. What's it going to do for me now? And I'd always thought about a guide dog, but always figured I had too much vision for a guide dog, and kept putting it off. So I finally decided to go ahead and get a guide dog, because I figured it would give me a companion, and it also would give me another tool to use when I'm walking. I love to walk, love to get out and explore different places. So I got my first guide dog in 2009 from Guiding Eyes for the Blind in Yorktown Heights, New York. And we worked, from the day that I picked up the harness on the first day, I knew my life was going to be different, because that dog just gave me all kinds of confidence. His name was Pearson, and we worked together for was it 7-8 years almost, and I had to retire him, and I started using the cane again, and was like, no, this is this is just a different world. It's using the cane. For me, I always describe it, when you're using a cane, you're tapping back and forth, and you're trying to, with the cane, it's a great tool, and I'm not knocking it whatsoever.
Right.
I still use it.
Right.
But you're always, your senses are, you're always, getting readings and sensory tactual feedback from the cane tip, and you're having to, I have to slow my pace down a lot with a cane. And you seem like you find every crack in the sidewalk. You find, the little things that are just, here and there and everywhere. But when you have a guide dog, there's sometimes I'm on autopilot. It's just, we're booking it, we're moving, and
in essence, you're not thinking that as much, as opposed to if you had the cane. Well, I understand what you're saying.
So much of the details are. It's like sometimes you walk by something and somebody says, "Wow, you got through that construction very easily," and you're like, "What construction? What trash can?
Right.
I missed?" It's just kind of on autopilot. And Christy and I both. When we walk with our guide dogs, it's just a faster pace, and if we have the kids with us, they have to really run to keep up with us, and we seem to, and the confidence. I can't speak enough, at least for me, about the confidence of having a guide dog, because you just feel like, not only for your safety as far as traveling from one place to another with traffic, step-ups, drop-offs, all that good stuff, but the overall sense of safety with, people don't mess with you too much when you have guide dogs. They have a natural fear, I think, with dogs. Some people do.
And that's what I was going to ask your fiance, Christy. You said this was your first guide dog that you've had, or
Yeah, my first one.
and does that what your husband just stated? You echo those sentiments as well, or as far as you having a dog, what type of feeling, or how do you feel, or what really prompted you to actually get one and say I'll get this instead of actually having a cane?
I feel quite a bit the same. Yeah, we go to the store, go wherever we want to go, and there are through training was when I first realized how much I relied on my vision and how much vision I didn't have, because we were walking through and the trainer's like, do you realize how many things we just zoomed past? And I'm like, no, because you just zoomed through all these different obstacles and you didn't even know it. And I'm like, that's me. And
Now the dog, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And we were just flying down the road, and that's the pace I like. It's a quick pace, and I've always been a quick walker, but was able to, after the diminishing of the.
Yes, I am hopeful for today. Take this music and you